We started a peace process with the Palestinian people, which enabled both of us to build a Palestinian Authority. Then, people forget it. We evacuated Gaza Strip. We dismantled 22 settlements. We brought back all the settlers from there. It was an occasion for the Palestinians to build a strip of independence, of peace. Unfortunately, they turned it into a terroristic base. We don't know why, we don't know what for, but we know it became a setback to the peace process. I believe that the peace can be achieved in a relatively short while. The peace process with the Palestinians has already agreed on the beginning and agreed on the solution. The solution is an Arab state. The solution is based on the two-state nations, an Arab state, Palestine, a Jewish state, Israel, living in peace and economic cooperation. The remaining disputes, issues, can and should be negotiated and completed. Peace for Israel is not just a strategic choice. It is a moral call which stems from the depth of our heritage. Since Exodus, our heritage condemned slavery, rejected mastery, and all persons are considered born equal. Our legacy calls upon to pursue peace. Together with my partner, Yitzhak Rabin, that was assassinated, we laid down the foundation for peace with the Palestinians. It is time now to continue, to renew the peace process. We must continue to work with the Palestinian Authority. We have to support the Palestinian economy. We have together to make and complete peace. A Palestinian security force was formed. You and the United States trained them. And now we work together with them to prevent terror and crime. Ladies and gentlemen, our hand remains stretched out to peace with all the countries in the Middle East. I have known the President of the Palestinian Authority, Mahmoud Abbas, for many years. He condemns terror and he is a real partner to peace. Europe has been and continues to be a major partner for peace and a major enemy of terror. Let us fulfill the values of our people: peace, democracy, human rights, yielding to no obstacle, daring the new. We should be servants of the future rather than rulers.
Hi everyone,
of the
and welcome
past.
to the Palestinian Corner from Montreal. This is our 25th episode devoted to late President of Israel, Shimon Peres. He was born in August 1923, served as the 9th President of Israel and as a Prime Minister twice, in a political career spanning with near 70 years since David Ben-Gurion asked him to join his team. At the time of his retirement in 2014, he was the world's oldest head of state. Some highlights of his life: his first high level as a Deputy Director General of Defense in 1952, which he attained at the age of 28. In 1963, he held negotiations with the US President John F. Kennedy, which resulted in the sale of Hawks anti-aircraft missiles to Israel. The first sale of US military equipment to Israel. Peres won the 1994 Nobel Peace Prize together with Yitzhak Rabin and Yasser Arafat for the peace talk that he participated in as Israeli foreign minister. His greatest contribution, in my opinion, peace in the Middle East and the two-state solution. Peres died on September 28, 2016. شيمون بيريز رئيس إسرائيل السابق من أصل بولندي، ولكنه سياسي إسرائيلي مخضرم لفوق 70 عاما. أهم إنجازاته في رأيي هو إيمانه العميق بإقامة السلام في منطقتنا العربية والشرق الأوسط، وإيمانه بدعمه لحل الدولتين. أثناء حكمه كرئيس وزراء جيشه ضرب مدينة قانع اللبنانية، هو كان طبعا جيشه المسؤول، ولكنه أيضا تحمل المسؤولية، ولكنه لا شك إسرائيلي ويهمه أيضا مصلحة بلده كرئيس وزراء ووزير أيضا ورئيس، إلا أنه قضى عمره كلها في خدمتها ووضع الأسس السياسية والعلمية والتكنولوجية لبنائها، وكان وراء تحويل إسرائيل لمجتمع علمي وتكنولوجي. فهو من اشترى طائرات الجيش الهجنة في هدنة حرب النكبة من تبرعات يهود كندا وأمريكا، ثم كان وراء بناء فاعل ديمونا الذري. لا شك أيضا أنه كان صوتا معتدلا في إسرائيل وداعية سلام، وبدونه ربما كانت إسرائيل وجيشها أكثر قسوة على الفلسطينيين وعلى العرب، ولا زلنا مكانك سر بين كرم وفر في منطقة الشرق الأوسط الأبية، وثقافتنا في حروبنا الإقليمية والدينية والعالمية العريقة. Let's go back to excerpts from Israeli President late Shimon Peres.
The majority of the people in the Middle East, in my judgment, are tired of war. In many homes, families still mourn the loss of their loved one. I believe that peace with the Palestinians is the most urgent than ever before to come. It is necessary, it is crucial, it is possible. A delay may worsen its chances. I remember that 19 years ago, on the lawn outside this house, President Clinton, dear Bill, initiated the peace process. Israelis and Palestinians have come a long way together, but still hard work remains ahead. Israel and the Palestinians are, in my judgment, ripe today to restart the peace process. A firm basis already exists, a solution of two national states, a Jewish state, Israel, an Arab state, Palestine. The Palestinians are our closest neighbors. I believe they may become our closest friends. It's not impossible. Peace with the Palestinians will open ports of peace all around the Mediterranean. The duty of leaders is to pursue freedom ceaselessly, even in the face of hostility, in the face of doubt and disappointment. Just imagine what could be. Now a young Arab generation has opened its eyes and stood up against oppression, poverty, and corruption. They seek freedom. They need freedom. They understand that freedom begins at home. I pray for their success. I believe that their success may become the success of all of us.
In the last negotiations in Camp David, the parties more or less agreed that the settlers and the settlements will be concentrated in 3 locations, and there will be a swap of land. Namely, if those 3 locations will take several percentage of the West Bank, which will compensate the Palestinians with almost the same percentage somewhere else. So the principles are there. Hamas is part of the problem. And that requires a settlement. But I don't suggest to wait until Hamas will soften down. So whatever is available, we can and should do right away. We have changed our basic position, and the Arabs have changed their basic position. Where did we change? There was a great debate in Israel in between the greater Israel, the wholeness of Israel, and the two-state solution. And finally today, there is a clear majority for a partition and a two-state solution, namely the establishment of a Palestinian state that will live side by side with Israel. It's a major change on the Arab side. For many years, the policy was the policy of Khartoum, 3 nice, not to recognize, not to negotiate, not to make peace. Thanks heaven, the Arab League gave it up. And they came with a proposal to have an overall peace in the Middle East. It's a major change. And we are ready to